Hey everyone, Brian here again on this Wednesday night, or as some people know it, Weller Wednesday. So it's been about a week and a half since my last video, and we'll start with my shirt that I'm wearing tonight. This is in honor of the Ducks beating the Kings for the first time in 9 games, I think it was. So yeehaw, kept the Kings out of the playoffs for at least one more game. I know that'll make me unpopular with you Kings fans, but hey, I got to take the wins where I can. So hey, go Ducks. Other than that, I do have a housekeeping item that I just want to take care of. Apparently, it was brought to my attention last week, apparently insinuating that mothers have bigger bottoms than daughters. If you saw my last video, you know what I'm talking about. So mothers or mother figures have bigger bottoms than their daughters. Apparently, this could be offensive because you have a Kenzie glass and then you have a Kenzie's mom's glass with the bigger mother effer bottom. So to all you mother effers out there that I offended, very sorry. It was all in jest. So with that being said, again, it is Weller Wednesday. So excited to try something a little different for Weller Wednesday. I basically, up to this point, I've tried 3 different true bourbons that we sampled, and I learned a lot through that process. Tonight, this one isn't really 100% a bourbon. We're gonna go with Weller Antique 107. So the reason it's called, or it's 107, is because it's 100% bourbon, but 7% old-fashioned mix. So that's where the 107 comes from. So we're gonna do a little different tonight. We're gonna try it straight first in a Kenzie glass. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make an old fashioned and see how that goes. Because Weller was actually, the Weller Antique 107 was named because this is the official bourbon to use in an old fashioned. So with that, let's get her going. We'll pop her open and see what kind of pop we get. Again, this is one of my favorite parts, to hear it pop. That plastic off of there. All right, let's listen for the cork pop. We got a winner. All right. Let's pour a glass and see what we got going on. Or as the pros say, let's get into this. It's got a nice color, kind of like a caramel corn. I try not to use the urine analogies anymore or comparisons. Kind of got roasted for that one. So again, I learn as I go. So we'll say kind of a light caramel corn. On the nose, I get like hot tamales, little hot tamale, cinnamon hot tamale, mixed with, what is that smell? I know that smell from somewhere. E85. It's that ethanol that you put into a flex fuel vehicle right there. So it's E85 and hot tamales. Let's give it a sip, a little taste on the palate and see what it tastes like. Got to give it the Kentucky chew. You all know about that, right? I'll save the time and I'll explain it. But that's really good. Even though it's not a true bourbon, it's hot tamales and gasoline. Good stuff. But let's get to the more important part. Since it was made specifically for old fashions, got a rocks glass. We'll start with that. First ingredient, I don't have a measuring, so we're just going to kind of wing it. First ingredient, of course, is the 100% bourbon with the 7% old-fashioned mix. That looks like it's about a little heavy-handed on that pour, but that's all right. We'll give it a try. So what goes next? What goes next? I think we're supposed to do either sugar or simple syrup. I don't have any sugar cubes, and I don't want to, make it. So we're going to go with one of the most simple syrups, Mrs. Butterworth's. She's one of the last surviving characters on breakfast foods. The oatmeal ones are going, the pancakes are going, but Mrs. Butterworth's still going strong. So I guess that's probably a pretty good simple syrup. So we add a little bit of that. Oh yeah. See, now let's see what, oh, I get a little bit of maple. See, it brings out those natural scent, the natural aromas of the bourbon. So we got our simple syrup. What goes after that? A couple dashes of bitters. I think I got some bitters here. Lemon, that's pretty bitter, right? Two dashes of lemon. Bitters, not lemon, bitters. What else goes in there? It's, cherries. You got to have a cherry, but that's garnish. So we're going to hold off on that one for a second. We'll just take this, and I do have one of these already prepared so I don't bore you. I just some ice in there so we could chill this. So I'm going to go ahead and mix our bourbon, old-fashioned mix, simple syrup and bitters, and we're going to dump that in there. Oh, that simple syrup sure is sticky. Oh. All right, so we got that in there. Let's see here. We'll shake that guy around. Get it well mixed. And normally, for those of you that have seen my pictures, I like to, if I ever put my drinks on ice, I like to use the big round ball. I have a mold for those, but we had a snowball fight the other day. I won, but I don't have any left, unfortunately. So I had to go and grab just some regular ice cubes out of the freezer. So we'll put a few of those in the glass here and get it prepped. I think that'll do. We don't have too big of a drink here. So again, we'll give it another little shake. Pour that out. See how we did. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. Rocking and rolling. And then we take a little bit of orange and we squeeze that little bit of orange, well, rub it around the rim. So put a little around the rim. And then I like to be fancy like the bartenders, and I'll put a toothpick in it and stick that there. Oh, wait. We need our cherries. So I know a lot of you use those Luxardo cherries, and they're extremely expensive. You can get these at Walmart for, I want to say it was only like $3 or $4 for a bigger jar, and they're exactly the same thing. So we want to get a Luxardo cherry, a wannabe Luxardo cherry. Oh, it's even got the stem. So we're going to ditch the stem. We'll put one cherry inside, and then we'll put one on our garnish stick. So here we go. Oh, that looks freaking awesome already. And then we put it on our drink. Oh, let me get rid of that stem, and we're almost ready to try. Making a mess over here with my cherries. All right, so we're gonna shake that up, give it a taste. The aroma, oh my God, the nose on this is just fantastic. It's just missing something. It's like, it's missing the little bit of citrus. Hold on, easy fix. We'll put just a dash of that in there. And we'll stir that up. That's stirred up, and then here, oh God, pour some of that cherry juice in there. Okay, and then we'll stir that up. Okay, let's try it now. That's pretty damn good. So, old fashioned, remember? Made specifically for old fashions, that's why it's called antique. 107, 100% bourbon and 7% old fashioned mix. And you too can make yourself a fantastic old fashioned. Thanks, and again, apologies to all you mother effers out there that I offended last time. Hope to see you soon.